Hello guys, today I want to show you the page Dexscreener and a basic understanding of how to avoid rug pulls on meme coins. So if you're new to crypto or you just want to sharpen your skills, this video is for you guys. So before we start the video, I want to mention I'm not a financial advisor and none of this should be considered financial advice in any way. None of those coins I show you today or that are displayed right now is any kind of advice buying any of those whatsoever. Please do your own research before you invest any of your hard-earned money. So with that being said, let's get straight into it. So right on the top of the page we have the 24-hour volume and it's 12.12 billion US dollars as of today right now. The total transactions that happened within the 24 hours is 32 million. So what we also can see right here on the left side is the watch list. When you have different kinds of projects that you're interested in, you can create a watch list to take a look at them, observe them a few days or hours or minutes, how they behave, how they perform and all that stuff. Also you can set alerts, for example price alerts for your specific coins that you've been watching, that you can set your goals on where to get in or where to get out. So you can set your price targets there. Also right here we have multi-charts. So if you, for example, have 3 coins at the same time that you want to monetize, you can set up your charts of those 3 coins right here. So you know, in the meme coin space, those coins could move pretty quickly if the market cap is pretty low. For example, the market cap is 30,000 US dollars and somebody would invest $10,000. You can imagine the volatility is pretty high in this case then. So sometimes you have to move fast on those coins to get in, get out. So that's how you can monetize more coins at the same time over here. On new pairs, you can see what pairs have been created recently. Top losers and gainers over here. You can see they all been ranked. For example, this one within 24 hours, it got 296,000% rise in price. So that's pretty impressive, but be careful with those kinds of things. Overall, what you can read over here is from any coins that you want to take a look at. You can also search your coins in here. Type in any coin that you want. If you know a coin already, you can search it over here. And when you have it, you can see the name of the coin, the ticker, the network it's been on. There are many networks where meme coins get created or any coins get created or tokens. So you can also select them just by networks they've been based on. And those are all the networks. The different networks you can find over here, Solana, Ethereum, Base, for example. That's an interesting fact that you'll be aware of what kind of network they're based on. Right here you can see the price as of now for specific coins. The age, of course, how old is this project? It's pretty new, is it old? It's interesting to know in the meme coin space. The transactions, how many transactions overall has been done on any tokens or coins. The volume, the makers, those are wallets that's been buying those specific coins. Then the performance, 5 minutes, 1 hour, 6 hour, 24 hours, how did they perform in this time period is displayed right here. The liquidity over here, I'm coming back to that later on. And then the market cap, the total market cap of this coin is the total volume that currently holding. In this specific case, it's 21.6 million. So as of the liquidity, for example, in this case, you have 21 million. So for liquidity, in this specific case, it's the total market cap is 21.6 million. So just get crazy numbers right now. Imagine you would invest 1 million right now and 5 minutes later you come to the conclusion, maybe I should get out because I made like, I don't know, made a few bucks or lost a few bucks. But it's not possible because the liquidity pool that's provided is just 630K. This can change with the market cap, but it can also be changed by the creator of the coin. coin. Also, a bad thing about meme coins is the potential of rug pulls. If you ask yourself what a rug pull is, well, basically imagine yourself standing on a carpet on a rug and somebody is pulling it underneath your feet and you fall financially seen. So when they pull the rug, they pull the liquidity out of the coin and you can't withdraw any money out of the coin anymore, because all the liquidity is needed for you to buy out of the coin and get your Solana, Ethereum or whatever network it's based on, get it back from them so you can get your gains or your losses back. But if some create a rug pull, they remove all this money from the liquidity pool and you can't withdraw any of your coins or money. So even if you have made 3 million plus gains from this coin, if they rug pull and remove the liquidity, you have 3 million theoretically, but you can't withdraw it. You never will withdraw it in the future as well, because this project got rug pulled and they keep all the money that's in the liquidity pool. And you sit there and you see your wallet has 3 million US dollars, but you can't remove them. So it's basically just theoretically you have them, but you never will get them, basically. So that's one kind of a rug pull. When we take a look, for example, Solana network, you can search for the last 24 hours, what's been trending, 5 minutes, 1 hour, 24 hours. So you can choose on your preferred time frame over here. Also, what's been top from value-wise or transaction-wise. The gainers, also interesting, 5 minutes, 1 hour, 6 hour, 24 hours. And over here you can see new pairs. For example, let's check out the 1 hour time frame. So over here you can see all the coins that's been created in this time frame. And you can see here, as I said, the age of the coin. You can check that. You can also selected by lowest to highest, and let's take a look at some of those coins. But as I mentioned, none of those coins I showed you today are any recommendation of buying those whatsoever. Please do your own research. It's just for entertainment purpose and for an example. Let's take a look at this one. So over here you can see it's this project's name, then the ticker, that's the short name for this coin. SOL, that means it's based on Solana. This is when the coin gets created. This was 33 minutes ago. Those are the decentralized exchanges where you can swap coins. You can swap your Solana for this coin, for example. Then what you also should check out is if the project has a website and how the website is built, so you get understanding for yourself. Does this make sense? Does it look professional? Then you can check out the Twitter or Telegram groups. Do they look legit? Do they have engagement from the community? Do they have a good community, a strong community as well? It's also indicator if the project is a good one or might be not a good investment at all, or might be even a scam. So then the price over here, the current price, the price in Solana for this coin, the liquidity is 60,000 US dollars. This symbol is for the locked liquidity. That usually is a good sign, but it also can be removed again as well later on. So be careful with that as well. This right here is the fully diluted volume of the coin, and this is the market cap of the coin. Over here you can see the performance within the time frame 5 minutes to 24 hours. Total transactions of this coin, buyers and sellers, the volume, buyers, sellers, and the makers and takers of this coin, the wallets that been unique for this coin that's been transacting with it. Over here you can add it to the watch list, set alerts for prices, all that stuff, buy, sell if you connect your wallet to this page and it's supporting it. Over here you see the pool supported by Solana, 29,000, and the tokens 28,000. So right here you have the address for this specific coin, and here you have a little bit of an explanation of what this coin is or does, for example. And over here you see all the live transactions that 12 seconds ago and how much they bought, to what price, and as well you can also filter out the amount of money that somebody is putting in. Let's say greater than $1,000. He bought for $2,313. He sold at $2,346. So the P&L, that's the profit that he made. And this time it's green, so he made a realized profit of $32. Let's take a look at more. This one right here, he made $131, $131, $9, $1,000. So you can see a little bit of what's happening, as well as top traders, what the top trader made. This might be the developer or something, because he didn't bought any. He just sold some and sold it for 5,372. This one bought 789 of those coin and sold it for 5,596. Made a profit of 4,807. $7. Most of the tokens that's been sold seem to be from the developer because there's no price of buying any of those. So keep that in mind. That doesn't have to be fishy, but it looks pretty fishy in a kind of way. So that's one way to potentially bought the rug pull. And another way is to copy the contract address and go to RugCheck.xyz. Over here, you just paste your token address that you want to check and then check it. Low amount of liquidity pool providers, but overall it has a good risk analysis. But don't trust on that always, because it still could be a rug pull. You never know. Right here you see the total supply. It's 1 billion. The creator, the market cap is not really accurate at this time, because we already saw at this time market cap is 313k. Over here you see the top holders, and the 5 top holders, they hold 18.8% of all the token supply. That's also a little bit of a concern, maybe, possibly. Here you can see how much coins or tokens they hold on those addresses, so keep that in mind. Also, if a token performs like that, it just goes up, it's good indicator of maybe there's something fishy, but I don't know. That doesn't always happen to be that way. But with meme coins, there happens so much rug pulls and scams. So if you want to really invest in meme coins, be careful, be aware of that fact. Also, they don't live long, because most of them, they based on narratives, and they have no value or no project behind them. They just have a funny name or a nice symbol or a funny logo. The value is just a narrative that they have, basically. So keep that in mind. If you think you can buy this and hold it for 3 years, I think this coin will not be here in 3 years. So, in my opinion, because with the meme coins, they sometimes have a little bit of a hype, and after the hype is gone, people abandon the project, and this project stays like on the bottom of the market cap, and nobody is investing in them anymore whatsoever. So if you think like this project or any project in meme coin space is a good thing to invest in the long term, you might be wrong, because as I think 99% of all the meme coins, they will not last for a year or longer. So keep that in mind. If you invest in one, get in and get out quickly. Sometimes is the best way to do it, and I suggest you better not start investing in meme coins at all. So let's take another coin for example to show you a potential rug pull, and go to the newest coins. For example, let's take this one. Token is mintable, token is freezable. Freezable is also a really red flag, because the creator can freeze all the transactions. So if he want to rug pull you, he can freeze the tokens, so nobody can sell any of those tokens before he removed the liquidity without even having stress to rug pull you. Yeah, that's a pretty bad thing. Also, this pair has very little liquidity. As you can see, the liquidity is less than $1. So also what you can see here, the chart, that's a typical rug pull in my opinion, in a small time scale. You can see it goes up and then it goes down. All the money that's pumped in, it's been pumped out again. That's a typical rug pull. So let's see what RugCheck.xyz says to this coin. Go back to here, import the token address, and there you see all the red flags. So danger. Keep your money as far away from that project as possible, because this is just a money grave. But let's take a look at another one that give you an example. This one probably gonna rug pull pretty soon, I think. Looks like. Let's go to the 15 minutes, 1 hour. It's just a straight line up. There are only 3 transactions so far with a big volume invested in it. So yeah, it looks really fishy in my personal opinion. Overall, it's just 2 buys. So I don't know what to say. This looks pretty much like a rug pull to me. When you see it just goes up, and even if you invest, the liquidity pool is not locked, for example. That's one. The token doesn't have any kind of logo whatsoever, not even social media or a website. That's a big concern. Also, there are no information about this token so far whatsoever, and that raises a big red flag to me as well. So those are a few basic indicators for you to spot some rug pulls and how to avoid them by not investing in them at all. And anyways, meme coins are really high risk investments, so keep that in mind. If you really want to do that, most of the times I will tell you, you will lose your money. If you really think you have to try and invest in some meme coins, yeah, it's up to you, but I will tell you, you will lose money in my opinion, because most of those projects are rug pull scams, or yeah, they move too fast. So with that being said, thanks for watching my video. Please like the video, follow me, share this video with your friends. Leave a comment what you think about it. If you need more help with anything, or do you need any further information about what I just mentioned, or your opinion, what you think about meme coins in general, please leave a comment down below. I will read every comment of you guys and reply to you, give you the best information as possible. So stay tuned for my next video. See you over there. Have a great one.